I'm gonna share with you the secret to getting huge open rates all the time. Stay tuned. Even if you're writing really engaging emails, it's pretty common to see your open rate kind of get smaller and smaller the more that you send emails to your specific audience, just because people get overwhelmed, get distracted with other things, and it's kind of natural for the subscriber to not open the emails quite as often as they did in the beginning. So how can you make sure that you keep that open rate high in the emails and the newsletters that you send out to your audience? So it might be a little bit difficult for you to do this, and it might be a little bit difficult for you to hear this, but you have to keep your list healthy. Now, what do I mean when I say you have to keep your list healthy? You need to make sure that you only keep the subscribers on your list that are actually engaging. All the people that haven't been engaging in the last couple of months, they haven't been opening your emails, they haven't been really communicative with you, you gotta kind of let them go. I know it's very difficult to hear because I often hear entrepreneurs saying like, oh my God, unsubscribed, no! And they don't know how to deal with it, which by the way, if you don't know how to deal with it, here's how. However, you have to make sure that you see unsubscribes as a blessing, but I'm not gonna talk about unsubscribes right now. In order to get higher open rates, you need to actually keep the people on your list that are actually engaged and they want to hear from you and they're continuing to open your emails. Now, if somebody isn't opening your emails, there's a lot of reasons for this. I'm not gonna get into all of them right now, but perhaps some of the emails are going into their spam, perhaps they're just not interested anymore, maybe they are using like a service like Unroll Me, and they just like haven't really been seeing your emails even. The important thing that you realize is that the lower your open rate in general and the less people are actually engaging with your emails, your deliverability rate is going to go down. That means it's going to be harder for your emails to actually land in people's primary inboxes. So in order to make sure that you're keeping your list healthy and people are actually on there that are interested, you have to, every 6 months or every 12 months at least, you have to go through a process called list hygiene. Now, list hygiene is basically a process where you go through all the subscribers that you have and segment the people that have not opened your email in the last 3 or 6 months or however long, and they just have not been engaging with your emails at all. And you need to run a specific campaign to give those people an opportunity to engage so that they stay on your list. Typically how that looks like is you send 3 different emails. The first email is basically letting them know, hey, I noticed you haven't been really opening my emails, you haven't been seeing what I'm up to, and I just wanted to make sure you actually want to see what we have to offer. If you're not interested, do nothing. If you want to stay on our list, just click on this link and we'll make sure that you stay on it. So the thing that happens is a lot of times email services are not really registering all the opens because people might not have the images enabled, which is how opens get actually registered. And even though some people might be opening the emails, it might on your side show up as not an opener. So you need to send that first email letting them know like, hey, I've noticed you haven't been engaging. Here's what I'm doing. I'm going to be deleting some people that aren't engaging, and you popped up as one of those people, and I just wanted to give you a heads up in case you want to stay in touch. Just make sure that you let me know. And a lot of times you're going to get responses back from people saying like, oh my God, yes, I have been getting your emails. I have been opening them. I don't know what you're talking about. And that has happened to me. It was a very nice response to see that people are actually, engaged, even though it shows up as not really engaged, which is kind of interesting. But this is why it's so crucial that you send this first email. Now, then, to all the people that have not opened the email or have not clicked that specific link that you have within the email, you send another email a little bit later, a couple days later, saying the same exact thing, giving them like another notice, being like, hey, just want to make sure you see this. Here's the link again. I'm going to be deleting your email if you're not interested. Obviously, don't use what I'm saying verbatim because it's not the best copy ever. Then in the third email, the last email, you give them a last chance saying like, hey, I noticed you still haven't clicked. If you don't respond to this email and you don't click on this link, you're going to be removed from my list because you haven't been engaging, and I don't want to keep sending you stuff if you're not interested, and I don't want to keep burdening your email inbox. So if you're interested, great, click on this link. If not, I hope to see you around. And at that point, you wait a couple days, and then you basically get that one segment of all the people that have not clicked on any of the emails from that last email, and you remove them. You unsubscribe all of them, and you just say bye-bye to them. I really recommend that you have this regular practice so that you can keep that list healthy, you can keep that open rate really nice and high, and people are actually seeing your emails. They're not landing in spam, and they're actually engaging with you. And plus, that's gonna give you a really nice confidence boost, seeing seeing that people are actually engaged and they're actually opening, because the list is going to be comprised of the people that actually really care and are in the moment with you. And don't get bogged down about, oh my God, my list is gonna get smaller, it's gonna be so depressing. Nobody knows your list number anyway. All that matters is that your list is targeted, it's quality, and it's engaged. Who cares about the number if people are engaging? It's a vanity number that you're actually paying money for. So make sure you go through this process. If you have any questions, let me know, and I will talk to you very soon.